Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another session. And so today, I just want to share with us something that's going to encourage us. You see, one day I was flying from a certain place. And what happened was the flight was on time and we boarded right on time. However, we stayed on the tarmac for nearly 20, maybe 25 minutes. And I began to wonder what was the problem. And so as I was wondering, the flight attendant came onto the radio and she said, dear ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the, slight delay, this and that. And she mentioned the reason why we delayed on the tarmac. She said the flight was overweight. So we had a lot of luggages, we had a lot of cargo, so much so that it was overweight. And so they needed to offload some of the cargo so that the flight can actually take off. So the overweight was actually limiting us from taking off. That's why we were staying there for all that time as the pilots were calculating. And so that rang a bell, and I was like, isn't it similar to our lives? Sometimes we are so overweight by a lot of luggages and baggages, so much stuff that's weighing us down, relationship-wise, business-wise, family members weighing you down, that boyfriend, girlfriend, that relationship, that business, that job that you have, it is weighing you down and it is delaying your takeoff. So you find yourself staying on the tarmac for a very long time. Why? Because you can't take off with that weight. And so I began to wonder, what if I decide to take off with this weight? First of all, you can't. You'll be breaking the rules. But second of all, you'll be going against the aerodynamics laws, right? And you're basically going to be endangering the passengers. And so if you try to take off with the weight that you have on you, chances are you're going to be endangering your life. And sooner or later, you may crash. So this is my encouragement to all of us. We have to examine our lives and find out what are some of these, excess luggages, excess baggages, excess weight that's weighing us down and that's delaying us from taking off. So here's how I concluded it. Take off in order to take off. So you got to take off some of that stuff in order for you to be able to take off and reach your destination. So this is my encouragement to everybody. Remove. And here's the thing, it's not going to be easy because I remember vividly. I called the flight attendant and I was like, how are you going to take off our bags, right? I've got some important things in there. And she was like, it's either we offload some of the stuff or we don't take off at all. And even when you try this process of taking off, offloading some of these things that are weighing you down, right? It's not going to be easy. Some of the friends that you have will complain to you. Hey, why are you cutting me off? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's not pleasant. And unfortunately, my bag was one of those bags that was taken off the flight so that we could fly. And so people will complain. People will say this, people will say that. But hey, your life is at stake here. You can't take off without letting them go. So take them off so that you can also take off. And this is my encouragement to you. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, be challenged.